Hi, Ian here from Be a Winning Trader. I would like to introduce to you today our new indicator and show a video of it in action. Now this indicator, it is something that we have been working on for some time, and it is an indicator that picks out the buying and selling pressure. It depicts the buying pressure by painting the bars blue. It depicts the selling pressure by painting them red. And if there's more of a neutral bias, the bars remain green. Now again, when we use this indicator, and especially using it in conjunction with price action, it gives us a great edge in the marketplace. And I just want to look at a 5-minute chart today, and today is the 4th of March 2015. And I just want to look at the signals that it would have generated and our profits. Now again, the first signal we would have got around 8 a.m. this morning was up here, and the price was a close of 153.58. Now the market admittedly at this stage didn't go much higher because the high it went to was 153.65, so there was only really 7 or 8 points from indication to high, and therefore it wasn't what you call a good signal. But again, in conjunction with price action, once the first retracement was made and we seen the second retracement going up and making a double top, it left us very, 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 very aware that this market may not go much higher at this particular time. And therefore, once it would have broken the lows here of 153.59, you could have been out of that trade without even waiting on the indicator to go into a more neutral bias. So therefore, you got your signal at 153.58, roughly, out of it at 153.59, 153. So therefore, really and truly, it could have been very close to being a scratch trade. Again, it came back down here, and then we got our first sell signal, and this was roughly about 9:50 a.m. In the morning, and that close was at 153.36. The market had broken through the previous support, so therefore taking this signal would have, in paper, looked quite good. The market came back down, and where you can see our trend line here, where there's support, it came back up, it came back down again. What did it do? And this is the power of price action and being able to read price action. It made another double bottom. So it had made a previous double top that it couldn't break through. It had now made a double bottom. It bounced off that double bottom. Again, it went into a neutral bias. So therefore, our sell signal was at a close of 153.36. And at the very latest you're out of it, if it broke the high here, roughly at 153.41. So you've probably losing 5-6 pips. Again, the market went into a neutral bias. There was a little bit of buying pressure entered here, but underneath this chart here is actually showing a larger time frame chart. Although we're taking our signals from the short time frame chart, we are taking our guidance from a larger time frame chart. And this larger time frame chart happens to be a 15-minute chart. All along here, it remained either in a neutral bias, the larger time frame chart, or into a selling pressure bias. So therefore, you'd have been certainly ignoring this couple of bars that it showed that there was a little bit of buying entering in the 5-minute chart, plus the fact that this buying pressure entered in when there was actually it was two small bearish bars and a very low volatility bar. So therefore, once you got our next sell signal was at the close of 153.34. So somewhere around our previous sell signal. So you could see that it was building up momentum for selling pressure. Again, at this stage, we were aware that a double bottom had been made at a low of 153.25. So perhaps if you're aggressive, you're taking your signal at 34. If you're being conservative, you're waiting on a break of 153.25. The market indeed broke 153.25, and it went down and it made a low of 152.56. So at that stage, you were almost 70 pips of open profit. Now, again, you can see that the larger time scale chart was also, and still is, as we record this video, it still is showing selling pressure, that there's no buying pressure has entered into this market, And as we speak, the market's at 152.62, 63 from 153.25. So even without coming out of your trade as yet, you've 60 pips of open profit. Take your 5 or 6 pip earlier loss and a scratch trade earlier this morning, and certainly assume that we had 10 points overall of losing trades. At this minute in time, you've got 50 to 60 points of net profit in a day trading our new indicator on a 5-minute chart. Again, a lot of people like looking at the 240-minute chart, and I just want to show it how it works on a larger time scale, because this indicator works on any time frame, on any financial instrument, whether it be stocks, forex, indexes. And I just want to look at the indicator that give our buy signal away back here at 152.91, 152, let me see, 98 in fact, in the 5th of February. And that market went right up and it made highs, and you can see where there's support at each time, and that market went up and it made a high of 155.51. So from signal to high, there was certainly a lot of profit. But what I want to point out, you're never ever going to get in at the bottom or out at the top. We're looking to get into a market that's going to make a move. And in this particular instance of the 240-minute chart, it's just to show rather the power of our new indicator working on any time frame. And it would have, but in conjunction with price action, we're looking to see, can we get out of our trades or get into our trades or make us a little bit more accurate in taking our signals. And in this particular instance, you can see that there was support at the high of 153.78. It came back and there was another bit of support here at the high of 153.73. So therefore, when the market broke up through this previous support and came back down through it again, that would have been an ideal time to exit this trade and let the indicator see what's happening. Also, you can see that we've got bearish bars. Bearish bars are telling us that in this particular 240-minute period, there is more selling pressure than buying pressure on this particular bar. But overall, the buying pressure as per indicator is still showing the buyers are in control. But over the previous 4 hours, it's selling pressure. So therefore, it would have been a prime time to come out around 154.72. So the signal was at 152.91 to 154.75, and therefore you're showing about 180-185 points of profit in that particular trade, taken using the indicator in the larger time frame. Of course, you can see now where the previous support was. What has the market done? We got a sell signal here. The last sell signal on a 240-minute chart was at the close of 154.09. We were aware of support being down here around the 153.49. So therefore, we were not taking the signal on the 240-minute chart, but we were aware of the support some 40 or 50 pips lower. And the market did bounce off that support, but once it broke through it, it went from 154.09, which is our sell signal, and it is now trading at 152.63. So this is the power of price action, but now coupled with a very, very, very unique indicator. Now, if you'd like to see more of this indicator and understand it more, please attend one of our webinars. They're totally free, or go to our website and look for our updates where we show examples of it trading stocks, where we show examples of it trading the indexes, and I think you will be massively impressed, and providing you our trading it in conjunction with our price action trading method, which is all part of our trading program. You will find this a very, very, very powerful way to go ahead and make money and be a winning trader in this market. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you.